Welcome to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Talespinner, and this is our morning show, Tales Over Coffee, where we share a coffee and a narrative game together to ease into a pleasant day. Right now, we're playing Wildermyth, easing into Chapter 2, I believe, of our run with the Hard Heroes. It was meant to be Hard Heroes, but there was a typo. Many have said the typo is more accurate. Right. We have a recruitment opportunity here. And we're all Morthagai sites. We need to go here. But we can't right now. Let's start out with the recruitment, shall we? Legacy cost 3, we don't have it. Very well. Let's get a pass built. Beneath the land lies a hidden world. Excuse me. Damp, vast, full of sunless vegetation. I wonder what happens if a chance blow uproots the darkness. Let's get started. A mending path. A passing pilgrim saves Dan's life. Nice. Checking the narrow four roads of nowhere. A sudden illness clogs Dan's chest, shoots barbs through his veins, rouses him in the night to kneel heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far he's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead, it's worsening. Hey, I want to get home as fast as you do, but you're pushing too hard. Here, let's camp on this spot. It looks defensible. Guy sets Dan down, then goes off for firewood. Enough to last the night and the following morning. Dan sips from his canteen. Sunset's not yet closed. And, odd enough, that's when a faith called Pilgrim comes down the road. You're bad off, aren't you, son? You look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I'm the little slag. I wouldn't call you a slag. That's not nice. No one worth fearing. Pilgrim of an order that's never been popular, a god who never has to be. Whoever you are, The pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Dan's pulse, holds a coin before his mouth and an ear to his upper chest. I've seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear, that's good. How long have you been? 3 days, just 3. Who are you? You his friend? Well, that man's suffering from Igochora. Red disease. Folks get it in fall, a wayward spore. I can treat it, but to cure it is impossible, or nearly, as I should say. What are you after, though? Khalil administered a small elixir made from water and wild barrowbell, as well as some burnt, crushed mushrooms. She told Dan to sleep, and he's been in a tent ever since. He'll need more of this elixir the rest of his life. He'll need it. Igachora leaves husks where happiness was. The brutal way to go. You mentioned a cure. And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. Once long ago I tried to find it. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd returned empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently and he'll live longer. Would it help if I told you I'm dangerous? Oh, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have. Feel a lot stronger and I thank you. But so tell us both about this cure. Dan? Oh, Dale, my goddess, my god. She mumbles into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose of my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I trust my feet, I will. Our path brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames as the pilgrim, the little slag, reluctantly describes a distant place, a harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative. And in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out, please let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put on your path on this day. You'll need the elixir regardless, and I can teach you to make it. So they sleep there that night, and next day set out. Hang on. We have to step through this again, apparently. I screwed it up. Never mind. A false journey. Journey's the last thing on my mind. Everyone's talking about a bridge. Before all this. It would be good if we could do it, but right now we need this pass. Passageway open. Now, I think we can set out. So let's skip through. Alright. They're all heading this way. Meanwhile, we can scout with Nick. The story continues. I've never met a holy pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Dan's body. But its health has returned little by little with the elixir Valil's brood. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? You make a lot of folks curious, I'd imagine. Your cheeks look less sunken. Glad to see you're eating more. We're nearing the destination of an ancient shrine, to the sea, where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life, and I haven't returned. So it's almost like she's alive again, my sister. Night knocks them off their knees. A short salted dinner, a stiff drink, and a draught of medicine, and sleep. They wake to mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. You asked me yesterday, Dan, about a pilgrim. Yeah, but if you... My sister and I told you we went after the cure together. Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. In failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, so many feelings, guilt mostly, that I'd led my sister, Valissa. I'd led Valissa to her death, and for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing, a great cosmic joke. They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again. My sister dreamt of riches, fame. Threw that away for this insane quest anyway. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil black stories. But I met my pilgrim one day, Brian, he was called. One of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our goddess Dale. Come walk with me. That's all he said, that's all anyone needed to say. I was young still, I'd been torturing myself and the world. The unusually sinuous track that winds between the trees leads beneath a rocky overhang, into the belly of a cliffside and down. Old Brian taught me about Dale, his god. Not to force me to change, but to affix before me a kind of star. Dale is woman and man, thing and idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all. Thus wandering amongst all is joy. Keeping a journal of your journeys is worship. All paths lead us where we must be. The whim and the will are no different. All I do is love. Love is where my feet carry me. I didn't believe it quickly, but gradually the steps we took. Seasons and years. By the time we came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore. Even at myself, sorrowful. Bitter in moments. but aware, as I'd never been, of all the love I'd been given. All the love I still had a chance to give back. And I... Stay back, Valil. Oh, but that's Velissa, my sister. Standing exactly as she stood when I struck her. I mean, what's... Come take a look at this. She's strong right now, stay with us. This may be our vaunted guardian. What's left of it, anyway. I remember the thing snaking, moving alive. The terror in its forge fire eyes. It's alright, she won't have to face its game. Whoever killed it didn't touch his altar. So that's a cure, Valil. What did you call this sickness I've contracted? It's called Igochora. The word is Thranic. It's... And this remedy? I don't know. The story's old, a restorative of some kind. That could be used to heal any malady. Or a panacea, a cure-all. It's hard to compare the legend to a hunk of glowing salt. But I read it described as a gift from the sea answered with treachery. A single crystallized miracle. Well, salt is a crystal. Close to the crystal, unless they're imagining it, they hear the noise of playful waves and ribbоning wind. Why we crossed paths? I'm happy it'll go to you. Yes, better to restore her sister. We are, of course, hardly heroes, but we also try to be hardy heroes. Heal any melody, really. Dan lifts a crystal off its altar and threads his knuckles with spirals of light. Never seen anything quite like that. The light feels damp. But someone else has first claim. Dan, where's he? Can't help but be overcome to see the bravery etched in your eyes, your mouth. I just hope your face will feel tears again, and blush, sleep, grow old. Oh no, Dan, it won't... Or I didn't... You'll see. Dan holds the crystal close to the stone woman. He forms and forces all the weight of his will into a single idea, a miracle. Reversing whatever change wrought cold rock from once warm skin and muscle. Icy, radiant slivers drip from the crystal's core. Down to all of them becomes warped and blue. Floms and layers of light and fine invisible cracks and fibre beneath the woman's stone flesh. The crystal in Dan's hand shrinks to nearly nothing. Another glance finds it entirely dissolved. One last wave of crashing brilliance submerges them and drains away. A briny-smelling mist clings to the air. Alyssa, are you... Valil, you're too old. I'm much too old, but it's me. Just then, I hear that one. Just then, a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by another unseen mouth. Something's woken up. We'll meet you at the mouth of the gully, go on. But I can... Come on, Valissa, not this time. That was pretty brave, Dan. No, it was right. That's all. This isn't my story. However, two gobblers. Unbelievable stink of rot oozes from its mouth. It moves with hideous agility, unnerving precision. And I see one right there. Dan. And the others over there. Fine. Die. And then Anne. Now we can't interfuse with that. Well, that's one now. All right. You brought him right where we needed him. Thank you. Within close range. And the goblins are down. Victory! with Die gaining a level. Bloodhorn Hunter. When standing by a fire, Dan's strength attacks have +0 damage, +1 shred, and starfires. Fires can't spread onto him. Die reduces the cost of recruit by 1. +5 stunt chance to all heroes in the party. I think we'll go fire arrows. A flashy cloak that shimmers in the sunlight. Blech. I hope I never see another of those again. Might have been them to thank for killing the old Gorgon bones. Yeah, well, when you put it that way. No regrets from me, come on. See, here they come. Just a couple of weird cave beasts. No match for us when it came to it. Your name is Dan? You healed me? Couldn't leave you out there like that, really. Anyway, just glad it worked. This isn't the time for making words. Let's make distance. Yeah, sorry. They follow their path out. Afternoon flares and begins to fail. Furs and wild herbs scent the trek. It's still a beautiful world, you know. I've always... Anyway, you'll find so much love to do. Your life is only now getting started. Oh, I plan on making the most of it, trust me. Mine's only now thinking of all the things I want to try and do and have, and... Their return is faster and more eager. Dan... the girl... Dan and the girl will listen and carry on a conversation. Awkward but important to both of them. This feels like as far as we'll go tonight. Your friend is a very good man. Oh, yeah? Remember to be proud of him even while you're sad. The core of the sickness will take him, in time. But the life he's brought back, that matters to him. Be kind about it, be kind to them both. I must humbly ask you. Neither deserve their fates, but their paths crossed. By the time stars appear, Die and Villiel have a fire blazing. A stew of wild onions and mushrooms to fill them. I've thought about this, Dan. Die, I want to join your band. You mean Hardly Heroes? Sure, that one. The sky deepens. A moonless sea of stars crossed by fast clouds. I don't know what else there is for me. Tailoring? My dad was a tailor. But I've been turned to stone. I want more out of life. Dad would be proud, Melissa, and I'll always be whatever path you take. I wonder sometimes what draws us in. What makes us ask for a burden? Are we moths lost to our homes, longing for warmth? Further talk decides it. Young Melissa is going to be a hero, in the spirit of the man who rescued her, risking all. Villiel the pilgrim will set aside her wandering to live close to her sister, whatever time she has left. Dinner's long done by the time the siblings go to talk in the old tent. Dan and Die remain out, listening to crickets and the wind. How's your... breathing gets weird, things feel kind of frail. Maybe just worn out. A single owl muses out loud, then falls silent. Tired old voices left alone in the night. Embers redden to black. It's not fair, Dan. Out of nowhere. As Gramnock called the Sun Prince once said. I'd rather go out with a brave gesture than clinging to a coward's life. He may have a point. We'll keep looking for a cure. We might find it. Every night from then on, Dan would drink an elixir to ease the pain and slow the illness. He'd brew it more and more potent even as it became less and less effective. Still, he'd never regret his choice. Inside the tent. I really just can't believe I'm talking to you right now. Worry if I close my eyes, I'll wake up and... let you sleep before me? Your voice. How'd I get so old? No, please, I'm sorry, Melissa. Want to ask you now. Following a path beside Dan, when you were a kid, you'd always stick swords and dragon battles, but as Dad said, we inherited our mum's eyes and his deft hands. Always felt you could be anything. You know what I'm hoping? We have 2 archers, I believe. I'm I'm tempted to make her a mystic after what she's been through, but no. Be a warrior like the man who saved me. That's the kid I remember. Dan is now a blue horn warrior. That looks good. Shield shear once every other turn. As a swift action, Dan shreds 2 of an opponent's armor with his weapon. When Dan gets killed, the next attack against him within 1 turn will miss. Or riposte. Each time Dan is hit, he gains plus 20 dodge. Reset after. No. Extend it. And let's head everyone up there. Widder's wetlands have been revealed. Dan's only on 3 of 7 health. He could die shortly. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. My feet are so tired that my hands are starting to feel it. Don't get too excited. So we'll hit Ravenfence Quarry tomorrow morning, but that detour added more time than we thought it would. And our food is running a little low. How low? I've got onions and some more onion. I thought there was still jerky. I figured we'd need that tomorrow. Onions aren't a meal, they're an ingredient. Give it to Dan. A good onion soup can hold its own against any other meal. Low and slow, that's the key. How slow? Start thinking of stories now. There he met a fishwoman with amber eyes and a well-armoured heart. And perhaps it would have been wiser to wed the Heron Princess, but... So, how much longer do you think? Just about... Yes, perfect. Wow, did Anne teach you how to enchant onions? This is pure wizardry. Velissa has grown stronger. Warriors like Velissa are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. She's now a greenhorn warrior. All of the foes within range. Velissa can start a fire on an empty tile, or break a piece of adjacent scenery, dealing 1 damage to all foes adjacent to the scenery. After a successful kill, Velissa's allies gain +2 speed. Yes. We have a welding, a watchman, and a 12 card on turn 3. We have a welding there. Dan, you can come here. And you can guard. You can go there. And you can guard. Die, you can go there. And you can silk step. And Anne. You can go there. You can interfuse with this. And you should be able to splinter blast, I think. Yes. Two damage to Velissa. Fire belch is a problem. That's dead. Right, Nick. Nice. Dan. Gets out of the way of the flame and Guardian. Melissa. And Guardian. You can shoot. You apparently can't shoot there. No. Oh, you're on fire out now, are you? Five damage to the Watchman. And Anne, out of the flame, interfuse with a barrel. Ah, I thought it would do damage, I guess not. Ow! Melissa took a bad injury. Focus on surviving. He's going to be retiring early. That's unfortunate. Nick. Blocked. Dan. Dan. Now die. Took cover. Damn shame. And Anne. You can move up here. No! You can't. Bone Lance. Two damage with two blocks. Okay. Dan. Oh, that was Nick. I misread which it was. Die. And finally, Anne. Interfuse with this. And not shackle. Can I interfuse again with something? Maybe this? Done. Painful victory, but a victory nonetheless. Anne has grown stronger. When Anne takes damage for each infused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2. Anne's melee attacks. No, we're not doing melee with her. Allies adjacent to an unfused object gain plus 10 stunt chance. Let's do soul splitting. I think, Melissa, you need that more than anyone. How are you holding up? You don't think about it, but we're all slime inside. Our skin is thinner than we think. And under that, a bunch of glorp. You almost sound like you're jealous of Morthagai. Jaw we bleed. We also heal. We're slimy, sweaty, squishy people. We're glorious, singing meatbags. And we fight, and this time we even won. It sounds like a song he's doing. Hear that? We won! We won! We won, we won, we won, we won, we won. Calamities. They've gained a weldling extra armor. And we'll finish off by taking this in with us. Investigate thoroughly. She has to be healed. Right, what do we have? Ingots and fabrics. We have a Scarf of Rhythm, plus 0.7 speed. I think I'm going to give that to Anne. And as well, no, I won't, because she just came to us. We don't have that legacy right now. Legacy, we do. We can't get across there right now is the problem. Find the sort of moth guy, which I believe is over here. Yes. But right now, let's build a bridge of hope. Think how I look standing alone on a bridge as the sun falls. Let's get started. We can block these. Actually, I don't need to block anything but the moth guy. G's return to action. Morthagai in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat, or repelled by defences you built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate. I think we're going to leave Dan there. Actually, it's Dan I want there. The others can drop off. Meanwhile, the others can scout here. Aloof Greedwagon. And we barely escaped that fight. Ah, he is still attached. Wow. Ah, the heroes seems kind of dangerous. Oh, it is. Nothing makes you appreciate life like skirting the edge of it once every few weeks. Right. Well, you haven't scared me off yet. I'm glad. We really do need extra help. How about the salary? There's no salary. Oh, of course, you work on commission. No. What? There's no... That's not the thing that we have. Inns generally give you a discount. There's a thrill of discovery and adventure. You get that for free. You get to loot whatever you kill. Anything good? Indeed. Just the other week, Valisa found a fascinating trinket wedged in a Morthagai's... Okay, I'm in. And she will be our second mystic. which he needs to train up. The Moth Forest has been revealed. And that's where we will pick up next time. For now, I have been Yorkie the Talespinner. You have been wonderful. The Chihuahua has been sleeping, and this, my friends, has been Wildermyth, with a tale of the Hardly Heroes. Fare thee well.